Hey everyone!
Hello, hello. Welcome back to our English learning channel.
We're really happy you're here today.
Yes, thank you so much for watching and learning with us.
My name is Sam.
And my name is Ella,
We're both from the United States.
and we're good friends who love simple English conversations.
If this is your first time here, welcome.
You're in the right place.
We speak slowly,
We use easy words,
and we talk like real people.
not like robots.
So please relax.
Take a deep breath,
Maybe get a cup of coffee or tea.
or just sit comfortably.
Ella, how are you feeling today?
I feel pretty good.
That's nice.
I woke up a little tired, but now I feel more awake.
Same here.
Did you have coffee?
Yes, I did.
Ah, that explains everything.
Coffee is very important for the future.
Yes, it is.
Speaking of the future,
Oh, nice transition.
thank you. I practiced. Today's topic is very important.
Very, very important.
We are going to talk about
How to talk about the future in English.
the future tense.
Yes.
Don't worry,
Don't be scared.
we'll make it easy.
Before we teach anything, let's talk like friends.
Good idea. Ella, when you hear the word future, what do you think about?
I think about plans,
Plans,
dreams,
dreams.
and sometimes worries.
Yeah, me too.
The future can feel exciting.
But also scary.
That's normal.
Very normal.
And talking about the future in English can feel hard
But today, it won't be hard.
because we're together.
Let's start with the easiest future word.
Will.
Will is very common in English.
You hear it all the time,
Movies, songs, daily conversations.
everywhere.
We use will in a few main ways.
Let's go one by one.
First, we use will for a decision made now.
Right now,
For example, I'm hungry. I will eat something.
you decide now.
Yes, I didn't plan it before.
Another example, it's cold. I will close the window.
Very natural.
Second, we use will for promises.
Promises are important.
For example,
I will help you learn English.
that's a nice promise.
I mean it.
Or, I will call you later.
Simple promise.
Third, we use will for predictions.
When we guess about the future.
For example,
I think tomorrow will be a good day.
I like that sentence.
Me too.
Or, people will travel more in the future.
That sounds natural and real.
Let's slow down and repeat.
Everyone listening, repeat after us.
I will learn English.
I will practice every day.
I will not give up.
Very good. Notice something easy about will.
It never changes.
I will, you will, he will, she will.
Easy grammar.
Now let's talk about going to.
Ah, yes, going to.
Native speakers love going to.
We use it all the time.
We usually use going to for plans.
Plans we already decided before now.
For example, I'm going to study English tonight.
That's a plan.
Yes, it's already in my mind. Another example, I'm going to visit my parents this weekend.
That sounds warm and nice.
We also use going to when we see something.
Something that tells us the future.
For example, look at the sky. It's going to rain.
Dark clouds.
Exactly.
Let's make this personal.
Okay.
Sam, what are you going to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow. I'm going to wake up early.
Brave choice.
I'm going to work, and then I'm going to relax.
Sounds balanced.
What about you, Sam?
I'm going to exercise in the morning.
Wow. I said going to. Let's see if it happens. Haha,
That's honest English.
very honest.
Now let's talk about another interesting thing.
Using the present tense for the future.
This is very common.
And very confusing for beginners.
But don't worry,
We use the present tense for schedules.
fixed plans.
For example, I work tomorrow.
That means tomorrow, not now.
Or, the movie starts at 8 p.m.
Clear schedule.
In real life, people say this all the time.
Yes, very natural.
Let's share some real-life examples.
Good idea. I have a meeting tomorrow morning.
I don't work on Sunday.
My class starts next week.
Perfect examples.
Now, Sam, can I ask you something personal?
Sure.
When you were younger, what did you think your future would be like?
I thought I would live in a big city.
Did that happen?
No.
And that's okay.
I also thought I would know everything as an adult.
Oh no.
That definitely did not happen.
The future surprises us.
Yes, it does.
That's why English learners should not worry too much.
Just learn step by step.
Let's practice feelings with the future.
Very important.
For example, I'm going to travel next year and I'm excited.
Nice emotion. Or, I will start a new job soon and I'm nervous.
Very real.
Ella, how do you feel about the future?
I feel hopeful.
That's a beautiful word.
Learning English gives me confidence.
Me too. Even teaching it. Let's do one more slow practice.
Okay,
I will.
I'm going to.
I work tomorrow.
All future English.
Remember, English doesn't need to be perfect
It needs to be real.
and clear.
All right, friends, we're almost at the end.
Thank you for staying with us.
Before we go, let's reflect.
The future is not fixed,
It changes,
and that's okay.
and your English will get better.
Little by little.
Now it's your turn.
Here's today's question.
What are you going to do next month?
Or, what will you do in the future?
Write one simple sentence in the comments.
We really want to read them.
Thank you for learning with us.
Keep practicing,
Keep smiling.
and we'll see you in the next video.